Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Market Pulse. I kind of wanted to really get this out. The beautiful sunset behind me, but I clearly don't have the camera equipment to show it to you guys, but it's still pretty cool. So, um, at one of these resorts in Thailand, don't want to disclose the location, don't want everybody coming here. Really cool spot. Um, Working with one monitor here. Um, Hope the music isn't too loud. Um, and I'm not prepared for this video, so once I do screen share, I'm gonna kind of start from scratch here. Let me pull out. Let me pop out the chat. Maybe I'll do Q&A first, and then go to market videos. Hold on one second. Yeah, I'm totally not ready for this. All right, let's do some Q&A. Then the sun will go down, and then we'll do some actual markets. Um, Looking at the live chat here, got the computer in my hand, and let's see what's going on. Oh, got a awesome mojito as well. This is great. They got straws made out of like wood. So right behind me is a beach. So if you see a little fence, behind me, right after that is just a straight beach. And I'm staying like 2-minute walk that way. So don't know if you guys can hear the waves behind me, but it's pretty cool. All right, so I got a first question. If gold makes a new high this year, would it be a good time to buy? Possibly. I have to take a look at the gold chart. I'll do that in a minute. How's the food there? I do miss the risotto. Hey Sergio, man, I've been meaning to text you and thank you for the dinner in Singapore. Hey, man, I just like got so busy, but thank you so much for dinner, man. That dinner was great. No, that was really good. Thanks. All right, next question. If Coinbase allows fiat to alt purchases directly, okay, will that make the alt market independent of Bitcoin? Maybe a little, but not much. It'll be independent. Remember, Coinbase isn't where most trading goes on. Cheers, guys. There's really no sangria in Thailand, so sangria is definitely a Colombian thing, and so we're sticking with mojitos here. Though realistically, it should be like pina coladas and stuff. All right, wait, Adam. Let's see if there's any other questions. Supposed to be a touch screen. All right. Oh, what I do? Hold on. There we go. All right, let's see if there's any more questions. What do wallet providers like Ledger need to do to boost Lightning adoption? That's a good question. They just need to run a Lightning node, and they just need to promote, and they need to talk about that it'll help with transaction fees and stuff. Just need to be proactive. Yeah, I need new logos. I agree. All right, let's see what else we got here. Tone, do you expect the CME future contracts expiration on Friday to set off another bull run? No, I don't. I don't. Oh, now the background's kind of cool looking with the sunset. I'm in the dark now, so you guys are catching the background. Um, no, I'm not, because look, guys, the bull run, the bull run in the price of Bitcoin had nothing to do with the actual futures. This is what I tried to explain to people. The Bitcoin bull run had nothing to do with the futures directly. It had to do with the futures indirectly. Basically, because of the futures launching, people were buying up Bitcoin in preparation for the futures launching. Not even the finance guys trading the futures, just the speculators, the 12 to 13-year-olds that are buying Bitcoin mostly, right? Like us, like you guys. Everyone was buying up Bitcoin in preparation for Wall Street getting into Bitcoin. So we all bought it up and you drove the price to 20K. It like there's very little volume on the actual futures. So the rollover of the futures contract is probably not going to do anything um, for the actual futures. I'll try to go a little earlier tomorrow. Maybe we'll get some, more sun. Maybe I'll do a video closer to the beach. Cheers. Let's see what else we got. Oh boy. Okay, wait. Here we go. Tone, is there a possibility that you will come to Bali, Indonesia? Uh, not on this trip. Not on this trip, guys. The next time I'm in Asia is gonna be in October, but I think I'm just gonna spend more time in Thailand, but North Thailand this time. I'm in South Thailand now. Um, I don't. I gotta make it to Bali, but it's hard. So many nice places in the world, but I know I gotta make it to Bali. But it's not on deck anytime soon, unfortunately. It is gonna break. I wasn't gonna make this a Bitcoin video, but I am so confident that 10,000 is gonna break to the downside. And I glanced at some of the comments to my video from this morning. They're completely ridiculous. I don't understand how people think that $7,500 price of Bitcoin can't happen. Of course it can. Of course it can happen. It's so close. We're right there, and there's no support between 10,000 and down to 7,500. So I mean, of course it can happen, and I think it's going to happen. All right, next. I know I don't care about volume. I don't care about volume. I never cared about volume. Even when I was a trader, like trading traditional assets, I never cared about volume. Next. I shouldn't answer that question. The question was, are the escorts hot? I don't know. I haven't run into any yet. Not in this place. All right, next. Thoughts on Rogers anti-lightning propaganda? It's gonna fail. Propaganda against advancing technology will always and has always failed. I mean, what do you want me to tell you, right? Like, how you gonna tell people that lightning is a centralized thing when I will be running a lightning node, when all the people that I respect will be running a lightning node? How are you gonna tell me that it's not decentralized? Like, that's ridiculous. Of course it's decentralized. No, I don't want a new website. I like my website, guys. I need to update my website with like content, but I like my website style. All right, wait. I'm losing my space here. Hold on. Questions are coming in too fast. Um, it's virtually impossible to get a Ledger wallet right now. Yeah, the demand's big, right? Ledger is like the Bitcoin mempool. It's hard to get your transaction done. Um, Speaking in Brazil, I need a new passport, guys. I'm out of pages. I had to cancel South Africa. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. I have to cancel South Africa. I was gonna go to South Africa the first 2 weeks of March, and I have to cancel it. I ran out of passport pages, and So I'm not going to get a new passport until midsummer. So that means no countries with a visa, no South Africa. Like it sucks. I'm really limited. Um, but I'm gonna get a new passport probably around July. I'll go get a new passport, and then Brazil becomes a possibility. Um, let's see here. Do you see the flippening happening? I don't know what the flippening is. There's no flippening, guys. The flippening is gonna be from shit coins to Bitcoin. No, I'm not in Venezuela, guys. I'm in Thailand. I'm in Thailand. I'm in South Thailand. Close a bunch of stuff. What happened here? Oh no, I think I closed the. Shoot. Hold on a second. Control Shift T. There's like rain coming down. So a little bit. So my computer is not cooperating very well. Um, disappear. There we go. Is my volume back? Okay, excellent. Volume's back. Um, good. All right, let me get back to your Q&A. Oh, somebody first time ever catching you live. Looks great. Thank you. Looking for your questions, guys. Do you think that the fiat controls in for Bitcoin hurts scaling of Bitcoin? No, not really. Um, not really. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not into ladyboys all that much. But thank you for asking. No, I'm not. This is my first one. I'm not drunk yet, guys. Always buy the dip. Yeah, that's true. There's also not enough of these to actually have me like ladyboys. So don't worry about that. Oh, Vietnam's great. I love Vietnam. Haven't been there in a few years though. Spain. I might do Spain in September. So keep that in mind. Are you investing or advising some ICOs? No, absolutely not. None. Do you think 50% of the all-time high might hold? No, I don't. I think 10,000 will hold. I think we're going down to 7,500. 5,000 also possible. If 5,000 is possible, so is 3. So is 13. You really want 7,500 to hold. You don't want to go below 7,500. Below 7,500, it gets real ugly real quick. You don't want to go there. Any idea why Gemini isn't available in several states? No, I have no idea. Can't get an answer from them. No, I don't have a line to the Winklevoss twins, so I won't be able to help you. Thai massage. Yeah. I had a Thai massage this afternoon. It was great. Do the escorts accept Bitcoin here? I don't know. I haven't interacted with any of them yet. Yeah, well, not that I'm planning on it, but potential Freudian slip there. All right, next. It feels like I have questions repeat. Yeah, no South Africa. Sorry, guys. Get your government to change the policy on having 2 blank pages in your passport. That's the problem I hit. Okay, so this is actually a good, simple question, right? So someone says, Tone, I put in a buy at 7,500. No, you don't want to do that. You don't want to put a buy at 7,500. You want to put a buy at 7,550 or 7,575. You don't want to put a buy at 7,550. You want to be a little bit above that. Okay, so commented. Not working today, but first release of Lightning assumed that maximum transaction over Lightning is 0.0429496 Bitcoin. This is protection to not exhausting channels from Bitcoin. I guess. I don't know. I honestly don't know. No, it's not about rushing a passport. It's way more complicated than that. I tried to explain it, but people just don't get it. You see, in my passport, I have a Russian visa in my current passport. Unlike the Chinese visa or the Brazilian visa, in your passport only works in an active passport. So if I renew my passport, I lose my Russian visa. Yes, I have to explain it to many people. I cannot bring a passport with a hole puncher through it that has a visa in it to Russia. It doesn't work. So if I renew my passport right now, I lose my Russian visa, and that means I can't go to Russia in March that I plan on going. Renew my Russian visa, which is a pain in the ass. The application is insanely long, and I had to write a personal letter to the Russian consulate for. I'm not going to get into here. So I don't want to go through the process of renewing my Russian visa on a brand new passport. I want to go to Russia at least one more time. So after I go to Russia in March, I can then get a brand new passport, and then I may or may not get another Russian visa, but maybe I'll not go to Russia for the next year or two and not have to worry about a new Russian visa. All right, sounds back. So, I'm still catching up on what's going on here. Where are the rest of my comments? Sound back? Yeah, sounds back. Oh, here we go. How low would Bitcoin have to go for you to change your seminar consulting fees? How low would Bitcoin have to go? More like how high would Bitcoin have to go? Why would I lower my fees if the price of Bitcoin goes down? The price of Bitcoin goes down to $1,000. Attending my seminar is only going to cost $100. If anything, you should be asking me, when am I going to lower my fees if the price of Bitcoin goes back to 20,000? Because then attending my seminar is $2,000. It's going to be hard for me to live on $100 per seminar entry if Bitcoin goes down to $1,000, which I don't think it will. I'm not gonna say this publicly, but Melanie Smith, very good guess. I'm actually impressed. I'm actually impressed. That's all I'm gonna say, because people aren't gonna see the live the. I'll just leave it there. I'm sure you understand. It's a good guess, though. Very good guess. In case those of you watching it later, she guessed on my zodiac sign very accurately, actually. um, Tone, what max leverage would you recommend to use on BitMax? I wouldn't go beyond 5x. I mean, realistically, you want to do 100x in order to protect, in order not to give up your Bitcoin on private keys. But this has been fairly safe. They haven't been hacked. They haven't scammed anyone. Um, I mean, I trust BitMax as one of the few exchanges. So, I mean, I wouldn't worry too much about losing your Bitcoin on BitMax. So, I mean, realistically, you don't want to go beyond 5x on your leverage. Um, Another question. Do you plan with Jimmy to make a tutorial video on how to set up a Lightning node? Absolutely. Well, we should plan it. Let's put it that way. What am I drinking? I'm drinking a mojito, and a very, very good one, through a crazy wooden straw. Like here, it's a wooden straw. It's awesome. I'm actually here hanging out with another very good uh, trader and analyst, and one that trades Bitcoin. Um, I was actually aware of his work pre 2014 in Bitcoin. One of the guys whose articles I read back then, and I'm like, wow, this guy actually knows what he's doing. One of only 3 people. All right, let's see here. London. I was in London not that long ago. Just no real plans for London yet, but you never know. But yeah, I'll be in Sydney in November. November, I'm in Sydney. Ireland. No plans for Ireland. Yeah, there'll be videos on how to run a Lightning node. Trust me. Um, they're coming. At what price do miners start losing? I have no idea. I'm sure someone's done research on that. Hey, Cryptoverse. Thanks for the tip, man. Hey, sorry I couldn't be our schedules couldn't work out for me to be a guest on your show, man. One of these days, I'm sure it'll happen. Do I see us trading below the 200 exponential moving average? I hope not, but it's possible. EOS is a joke. There's nothing there. There is nothing. There's no usefulness to EOS. It's unfortunate that like my friend Brock Pierce is involved in that mess. But me and him still get along. Would a leaderless government, isn't that a contradiction? Would a leaderless government restore faith in the fiat? Okay, so what people have to realize is the problem with fiat isn't the money printing. The problem with fiat is money laundering laws. Without the money laundering laws, Um, Bitcoin may not exist, right? Like Bitcoin thrives not because of its finite supply, because clearly nobody gives a shit about the finite supply of Bitcoin, because most people believe in altcoins. So therefore, the only advantage that crypto has on the fiat system is censorship resistance and a way to get around money laundering laws. So that's the problem. So if the government wants to eliminate Bitcoin, all they have to do is eliminate money laundering laws, and we're good, and that's it. And they're competing. Um, how would you apply Elliott wave to the current state? I don't like Elliott waves, guys. I really don't. I'm not a fan of Elliott waves. Yeah, I know I need to be careful in Russia and Ukraine, but I'm not that easy to find, guys. I'm really not. And I speak fluent Russian, so I can get my way around. You know, I think it's a terrible idea to leave your money in USD Tether. You crazy? Don't do that. You're better off leaving in Bitcoin. I mean, I don't know. Uh, Someone says, weren't money laundering laws put in place to limit CIA competition? I mean, that's a little too conspiratorial for me. That one part of the government pays attention to the other part of the government, when in reality, they don't coordinate. Money laundering laws were there to put people into prison, catch them dealing drugs. So they wanted to catch them after the fact when they move their money. But it has nothing to do with other stuff that they're applying money laundering laws to. So it's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing traditional market, guys. And like a lot of people are at this bar now, and I kind of want to go and mingle. So this was more like a short Q&A. I wanted to catch some of the sunset for you. I'll probably do a show tomorrow. Maybe I'll take one or two more questions, but then call it a night. Maybe glance at the Bitcoin price for you, and then I'll change the title of the video, and maybe I'll do traditional markets tomorrow morning, or my morning. Um, Tone, my income from mining is less now. Is it because of SegWit? No, no, it's because of mining competition. Um, pool do I use? I use Slush Pool. I use Slush Pool, guys. If the banks collapse again, they probably won't. Will Bitcoin save them? Maybe in a few years when we have Lightning and it scales. What's a bigger scam, Ripple or Tether? Probably Ripple. Tone, why are all these floor traders showing up? I don't know, because there's no more floor traders, right? The floor is gone. Let me move the camera closer to me a little bit, maybe. There we go. Uh, let's see how this works. Uh, Because my camera has a bit of a light on it, so there we go. How's that? Get a little less, yeah. Not much to look at now. All right, guys, let me just glance at the Bitcoin price for you. We're gonna end Q&A here. Just do a quick screen share. I'm not working with multiple monitors, so it's a bit of a pain in the ass. Do a very quick price update for you. Not doing traditional markets tonight. I'll do it in the morning. All right, let's see what we got here. Here's the weekly chart. I mean, like I said 12 hours ago, we're bearish, guys. I'm looking at 6 more weeks of downside. It's no different than this area. We never went bearish here. We went bearish here. I mean, if we go below this low, it gets ugly. I would love for it to stop around this area at 7,500. But if it doesn't, it's going to get nasty. Well, this is working out exactly like I expected. We're now 10,120. At some point today, let me put the numerical indicator up. At some point today, we hit a low of, what was the low? Hit a low of 9,900 today, right? Wow, we did, didn't we? So, yeah, it's bad. I think I've changed this to be the 120-day moving average. I mean, there's always a chance, but I mean, it's bad. So I'm just going to extend this line. And this is your short trade, right? The red 2 is trading below the red 1. I know it happened here, but I explained why that was a bad idea to short. It's probably not the best idea to short here as well. The time to short was here. And I told you guys that was the time to short. So that's pretty much the time to short. Here's the 4-hour chart. So be careful with the 4-hour chart, right? You're on an 8. You got about 4 more hours, and then you got 4 more hours, right? So you're about to hit a 9. You're about to hit a 9, so there could be a bounce, but watch this double bottom. Hold. It won't. And this double bottom is at 9,500. And from there, it's not that far to 7,500, right? I'm not going to draw my arrow yet because I can do it in the morning. But on a 4-hour, it can bounce you short term. That's your stop loss. That's the stop loss. These were your short trades. Here, here, here. Actually, another short trade. I don't know why I didn't mention it this morning, but right here, guys, that's a short trade. Right there. Oh, shoot. All right, I think my mouse is dying. That's a short trade. A little lower than that. The moment the 2 starts trading below the 1, that's another short trade, right? So you can like add on to all of these positions. Here's your stop loss. You're lowering your stop loss to just above that candle, right? Once you hit a 9, look for a bounce. Look for a bounce of the 4-hour 9, but it's going to be a short-term bounce. It'll be a short-term bounce. And then you're probably going to set off the countdown to the 13 to the bottom. Let's look at the hourly chart. Hourly chart is not looking good either. When below this line that I drew this morning, you're already you already made a lower low here off the swing low. Next hour, you'll probably be trading at 3 lower than a 2. Then it's another shorting opportunity. If you're using hourly chart, that's your stop loss. I mean, everything is just bearish. Everything is on a short trade. There's no long trades here. Everything's short. That's your stop loss. The last swing high is your stop loss. All right. The mempool. Let's look at the mempool. Mempool looks good. You want to move your Bitcoin? Move your Bitcoin. Mempool looks fine. So you guys are all set. All right. You can move your money. Not gonna do Not gonna do traditional markets, guys. I'll edit the title of the video. Coming to you from the beach, beautiful Thailand, South Thailand. And I will see you all on the next one. I guess this was just a Q&A and a short Bitcoin update. I'll do traditional markets in the morning, guys. Maybe I got to connect with Jimmy Song. I know he's doing seminars. We'll do another one. All right. Talk to you all later.